Okay? Blaming everything on white supremacy is not the answer. Okay? If you see Asian Americans say certain things like, look, the black community there needs to be some accountability. And the first thing that comes to your mind is, my God, you got to get rid of your anti-blackness? Like, you're so far removed from reality that I wouldn't even know where to begin with you. Okay? Two things can be true at once. All right? Asian Americans, okay? Asian Americans are assaulted by black Americans, and that needs to stop. That needs to be called out. That needs to be changed. And at the same time, Asian Americans have to work on our anti-blackness, right? These two things at the same time, it can't happen. That doesn't mean one relies on the other. All right, guys, let's talk about let's talk about the media for a second. Okay, let's talk about the media for a second. Because when I hear the anger coming from the Asian American community, a lot of it comes also from the lack of coverage, right, of what's happening to our community, right? The lack of coverage in mainstream media. There's no coverage, right? That's it. There's no coverage. And here's the thing. There's also not really much coverage within Asian American circles, social media circles that are typically more left-leaning. Okay? The only coverage that I really see is we need to address our anti-blackness first. Okay? Or highlighting issues of Asian Americans when the perpetrator is black is amplifying your anti-blackness, and you're not talking about white supremacy issues. Look, guys, I'm gonna say this again. You can call out, okay? You can call out issues that the Asian community faces, violent attacks that the Asian American community faces when they're done by other people of color, when they're done by the black community, and say this is wrong. Okay? The last, let's say 5 attacks were done by young black men to the Asian elderly. Let's just say that's the case. Okay? This is wrong. When you say that, you are not being anti-black. Okay? Being for your community, being pro-Asian doesn't mean you're being anti-black. Some people really, they need to hear that, because the minute that Asian Americans start to voice their opinions, I see our more left-leaning brothers and sisters just sort of put them down. Put them down and say, hey, look, shut up because you're being anti-black. Guys, that's a problem. Okay, that's a problem. If you're using your platforms the first thing that comes out of your mouth is, we can't be anti-black, when you see Asian Americans assaulted, you're part of the problem. All right, look, my left-leaning friends, you're part of the problem if the first thought that comes to your head is, we can't be anti-black.